Hi everyone, welcome back to Empire Total War, British campaign 1789, 10 years until we need to complete our objectives. The only thing left is Egypt. We've captured everything else and we're kind of holding on to it reasonably well. France being one of the big parts of that. Oh yes, there was many comments saying, you talked about not exempting France from tax, then you exempted them. I didn't believe it. Apparently I did. Okay. Okay, we'll leave it another turn or two just to settle down. Did I do it? Yeah. Oh, devil, I don't know why I talked about that. I do want that money, but I don't want it. 20 grand is 20 grand. Well, I probably won't get all of that, but I don't want another rebellion. So it's cheaper in the long run to just keep that tucked over. We've got those guys there. We've got the army here under Edgar Clark, covering our east flank from Flanders, which is now held by the Spanish. We've also got a little number of troops in the fort there, including the 95th Rifles, which is fantastic. Got some nice troops in there. But all eyes, as I said, are on Egypt. We'll be starting to bring some troops down to Malta, which is our furthest forward or closest territory to Egypt. We've got our ships just in the Mediterranean here, just keeping an eye on what's going on, what's happening. Let's have a look at what the Ottoman Empire. We're very friendly with them, which is the annoying thing. We don't really want to go to war with them because they're quite a powerful nation, and yeah, we trade with them a lot as well. So yeah, they're at war with Russia. I thought they might be at war with the Maharatha Confederacy, but it would seem not at the moment. Right, if we take a world chugging view across here, we captured. No, we didn't. We were going to capture this territory, which we traded for peace and a trade agreement with Maharatha Confederacy a few turns ago. They've now obviously broken those pacts, and they attacked us here in Hindustan, which we did a valiant last defense, and yeah, the troops are pretty battered, but they fought bravely and they've done very well indeed. What we'll probably do, there's not a general available at the time. We'll get a general in there. We've got some reinforcements coming up as well, and as many of my advisors in the comments have advised me, the Maharatha Confederacy will never give up. They will always be that thorn in our side. So we are going to continue with our attacks against the Maharatha Confederacy. Even though they were a great trading partner when they weren't being a pain in the bum, they're being a pain in the bum far too much. So we will be, once we've recovered, re-established that. I think I scrapped the city defences. I did, and we're going to rebuild them because there was more hole than there was wall, basically. So they weren't doing much for us, to be honest with you. But I would prefer to have them back in because a wall is quite a good defensive structure. Yes, the troops can just climb over it. Yes, they can just blow holes in it with cannon. But the cavalry is limited. And if you can limit the cavalry, then you've got a chance of mopping up everyone else and funnel them into kill zones without being flanked by the cavalry. So that's, yeah, try and control the cavalry movements, and you can hopefully manage the troops. Right. So the other thing we're looking, I'm just going to scan what we got. We've got, I think these are our fleet of carronade frigates. Yeah, this was a fleet of brigs and sloops, wasn't it? So this is their main trading port, I think, or maybe up here in Basra. What I might do then, I'm going to get some. We've got a hospital here, haven't we? Let's recruit some ships. What do we got? We can get a second rate. We probably don't need a second rate against Admiral's third rate. Third rate ship of the line. How much is that? I'll bring them up so we get a nice image of it as well. There we go. So just under 200 men, 74 guns. Upkeep is 630. It's £2,667. Okay. What is... Admiral 5th rates are always good ships. These are I always find good value for money because they're an Admiral's flagship, so you get slightly better. Where's the normal 5th rate? So you get better hull strength because it's the Admiral's ship. Yes, they're a little bit more expensive, but it's better hull strength, and they kind of just, pound for pound, seem to be good value. Got a 4th rate. Oh, missed. Oh, missed again. So let's commission a 3rd rate. Sorry, a 4th rate. 4th rate ship of the line and an Admiral's 5th rate. And maybe carronade frigates 5th rate. A 3rd rate, 3 turns. I'm thinking, you know, we just need to get our numbers up. Bomb catch, sloop, brig. So they're quite. These are the ships they got in their fleet. So we don't want anything too big and lumbering. We need to be maneuverable, but at the same time, yeah, I don't want to be completely outgunned. Well, no, let's get those two with the 6 carronade frigates. Maybe get another one. Yeah, I think that should be enough, and then we'll merge those fleets and we'll take on that fleet, and if we can defeat that fleet, we'll then try and rule this water, and if we can rule the Persian Gulf, then we can stop them trading altogether and financially cripple them. Obviously we need to hit them up here in Lahore, and then we'll take Kashmir. We've got Kabul up here. I'm guessing what is their new capital? We'll take that in the next few turns. We've got Persia here. Azerbaijan, we've got Mesopotamia, and then we've got Syria. Oh, so they've probably got a trading port up here. They do. Aye, aye, sir. Weigh anchor. Are they?
Still shipshape. Battle stations, prepare to engage.
Right, we'll just lock that. See if that can draw some forces out. Actually, how are we doing here in Syria? Basically light infantry. Some cannon. Oh, maybe we should come in, take Syria. Who have we got there? We've got rebels. Oh, okay. If we could take maybe Syria, and then we could have a base to strike at Cairo if we needed to. Also, so it's, yeah, okay. Think. Lots of opportunities to do stuff. Good. So we've got the army here. The Spanish ship has just gone in there. No, where is the army? Is the army still out of maneuvers? Yeah, the army's still out of maneuvers trying to kill those rebels. Right. So we can bring them back to Morocco here. Tangier. Oh, really? You're not going to quite make it. Okay, fine. Okay, then what we can do then is build on this army. This might be enough to take Syria, you know. Let's just recruit some more troops. What have we got in there? What could we... Give me the army. We've got cavalry unit. Maybe another cavalry unit. Some line troops. Got some skirmishers. Got some cavalry there we could take. How are we doing? Oh, there's no problems with unrest there. So, who are these? Dahomis. Oh, we can get some Dahomis. These merciless female warriors armed with rifles are rightly feared by men for their aggression in battle. Most men are fearful of women. Especially when you're married. Originally formed as a band of elephant hunters, they were developed into a royal bodyguard recruited from among the king's wives. A group of women that sometimes numbered in their hundreds. Crikey, can you imagine having 100 wives? Willingly volunteers expanding this force, while others recruits are put forward by disgruntled husbands and fathers who visit the king with tales of spousal misbehaviour. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's like the Dirty Dozen, the female version. Oh. Oh, they're not that great. I'll be honest. Yeah. Yeah, they're not worth it. Oh, they might be cheap though. Not really. You could have one for a novelty value, but they're not really worth having. We've got the African native troops. Melee attack is poor. Accuracy is poor. Let's get some dragoons, because I always like dragoons. Let's get some African. Actually, can they form square? Resistant to heat fatigue, which is good. I'm looking at light colonial infantry. I want to look at these guys. Hide in woodland. You can hide in woodland. Okay. Let's get one of you. Can we get one of you? Oh yeah. Okay. And maybe. There we go. We'll get that, and I'll just some line troops to take with us. Okay. Good. So that force, under the command of Sir Henry Clinton, will go to Syria.
Make ready.
Yeah, we'll split that fleet up a little bit and send some ships with him, which is fine. Over here, excuse me, we do have a fleet with an army. With 2 generals. Okay. Right, let's send you down here. You can be the secondary army coming in. Good. What do we have? Naval in here. We have 2 small ships. Okay. And we have a fleet coming in here. They are coming into Portsmouth for repair. We can get a couple repaired, and then we're out of cash. Fine, we'll get the others repaired. That is a fleet to come and replace the fleet, which we've got locked in with the French fleet, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, slightly annoying, but never mind. That's all good. In North America, well, I don't think much is happening. France is kind of just not wanting to rock the boat too much, which is understandable. We don't necessarily need to capture Montreal. I'd rather not pick a fight with France, because that will be far too many fronts for a conflict with nations, and I don't need that. I need the trade to actually finance our wars. So we'll have a look at our trade. How is it going? Not too bad. America's trading okay. India, they all look good. We're not trading with Sweden or Savoy. There's obviously some pirating going on there, or the ports are blocked or something. Okay, wow, we don't have much trade. I was going to scroll down then, but we don't have anything to scroll down to. We're not actually trading with France. There's me saying, oh, we want France. France, why aren't we trading with you? Rarely has our glorious nation been so insulted. Come on, France, you're in no position to deny that. Come on. Trade agreement. And I'll give you £60. I won't give you quick lime. I'll give you lime and sauerkraut. Now, that's good. They want Caden marching and lime juice. They're allies with the Maharatha Confederacy. I want the trade. I don't see them as a threat, so I'll accept that. Now we've got trade with France. What will that bring in? I can now scroll down. Hooray! 4,000. Yes. Yes, that was worth it. Oh, and Spain wants some technology as well. They want preserved foods. Again, it's a prestige thing, and it's obviously helpful for certain things. They'll give us military access for 5 turns. I'm always a bit wary of the Spanish. If we don't accept their terms, they tend to just go to war with us. What have you got? Nothing. What about regions? No. Do you know what? you could pay us repeatedly for 5 turns, because that seems to be your things. We'll have 1,500. And you can keep your military access. I fear that terms could be better, good sir, but I can agree to your offer. Okay. They're going to be paying us 1,500 quid for the next 5 turns. Oh, we've got an opportunity to intercept has popped up near Zaheden. Yeah, this is that scrap of land which we don't really care about. We gave away, but we want to get it back again now. So under Dilbert Barry, Captain Dilbert Barry, who's part of the artillery. We've got 1,769 troops, and they've got just under 800. They've got 4 artillery units, cavalry units. They've got 4 militia and 2 line infantry. Okay, let's take the opportunity to intercept. Okay, here we are then, in the misty morning of this conflict. Yeah, we're right in the middle of the town. Wow, that's a grand building, isn't it? Look at that. That's very nice. Right, our cannon are opening up. And they've got cannon as well, so I thought, well, we will take the cover of the buildings from the 4 lots of cannon they have. They've got 1 cannon deployed there. They've got their units moving through here. Ah, here are their other cannons. Where's their cavalry? There. Right. Okay. Alright, you go there. I'll get you to form a square when I get there. Right, where's my cannon? Right, you... Oh, target the cavalry, please. Because if we can mop up the cavalry quickly, we can just send our cavalry in to mop up their guns. Oh, it looks like a lot of their shots are hitting the hillside, which is good. Right, should we seize that rather magnificent looking building? Who are these? 39. Yeah, go on, seize that building. Yeah, we're going to seize that. There's nice looking buildings. We'll capture that and use that as a nice defensive point. Right, you switch to canister shot and basically start firing the ones in front of you. Where did the cavalry go? I've lost sight of them. Let's get our cavalry out to the flank. To mop up. Nothing else? There's their cavalry there, right. Okay. They're out of range of that one, and... Okay, well you put fire onto... Where's that gun there? Meanwhile, you, with your canister shot, put it straight down their throats. Oh! Kill the flag bearer. Good. Right, let's get you to hook around there. Where's my cavalry? Right, you move in behind them, under the protection of this hill. Then you can swoop around and maybe get the gun, removing the guns. Right. Right. Oh no. They're retreating. Right, put fire on the ones. The horsemen. Right, let's grab you, put you there. Oh, come on. Go quick. Get their flanks covered. Right. You swing around and get their flank. Meanwhile, you continue forward. Put pressure on them. You cover their flank. And like cavalry infantry, don't go over the hill, but get up there. Right. Alright, dragoons. Attack them. Oh, has the guns been wiped out? Oh, why do they go melee? I hate when they go melee. Just have to rely on the rifles now then. Right, dragoons are being sent. You can go at a bit more of a pace than that, dragoons. Otherwise they're going to get a cannon shot at you. Give them a round with their guns, and now just charge in and finish them. They're routing. Good. Right. Attack next. You've got cavalry there. Attack that. Attack the cavalry. I think these have got firearms as well, haven't they? Yeah. They're not returning fire at the moment. Okay, the cannon is on us. Let's get out of dodge. Let's move the troops up a bit better like that. You march forward as well. Good. Alright, where's my dragoons? Okay, don't go too far. Get back here. Right, we've got the lifeguards on this flank. Let's get you to hit them. We can probably cease fire with that gun for now. Right, you're okay. Hold on. So we've got the cavalry over here. And we've got one of the guns as well, but if we can finish this off on this side. You've got 45 heavily armoured cavalrymen coming down on less than 20 guys, and they're still... Right, they're routing. You kill them quickly, and then we'll push the... It's all about this cavalry, that's what we need to worry about. We've got 2 guns there, plus this unit of troops there. We've got these guys marching up to meet them. I'll get these 2 units to come up as well. Use this little wall as we've got it. Why not? Could actually widen them out a bit. Don't need to be 4 thick or 4 deep. They're running. They're routing. Good. They didn't last long. Right, you guys, you can go slightly go 3 deep with a bit of a reserve. That's fine. Those guys are marching up. We've got the cavalry there. Right. Let's march on the guns. We'll get the yeah, go into full-on skirmish mode. And we'll get the infantry marching up. We'll get you marching up as well. Okay, they're starting to put some fire down on the artillery and the cavalry hiding behind this hill. So these guys won't be able... Oh, they can actually. Yeah, they can, yeah. They can't get our guys, so we can actually shoot them here because we got the advantage of the ground, which is great. Right, oh, light infantry. They're going for the cavalry. Perfect. Alright, let's bring the dragoons up here. Lifeguards up here. And we are shooting rats in a barrel. Right, the guns are gone. Right. Quickly. Oh, the horses decided to shoot back. That's fine. Right, I don't think they'll be in your scope, so... Right. March forward. Are they braking? They're routing. Yeah, dragoons, can you chase them? Alright, we'll try and get what's left of the cavalry to mop up the retreating troops and see how we get on. Okay, so it was victory. We didn't quite wipe them out. There's still 261 of them. We lost 128 troops in that fight, but we still came out on top. Okay, as we move into 1790, enemy raid in Delhi. Okay, we got these guys just causing mayhem, have they? Okay. Okay. Oh, and in the farmland as well. Sir Percy Blakeney, rake in France. Oh, he might be useful. Okay. Good mission there, it would seem. The London Monster, a man who terrorized London society by following well-to-do ladies and stabbing them in the buttocks, has been dubbed the Monster by the press of London. More than 50 attacks were reported over a period of 2 years, many women having been left with torn clothing and knife wounds. Typically, the attacks also attracted those who seek attention, with many claiming to have been stalked or struck by the monster. As the resulting descriptions of the man and his methods varied greatly. Interesting, never heard of that. Buildings constructed, clearances in Bojad farmland in Morocco, and large cotton plantation in the Carolinas, and cobbled roads in New Mexico. In Morocco, we got those troops brought in, didn't we? Good. Right, agents. Where should we send you? Let's send you down here. See what's going on down here as well. That'll be interesting. Right, so let's have a look at our trade. It's coming in nicely. We're bringing in a lot of income now. Left us 17 grand. Sweden is still being blocked. Okay. Okay. Let's head out to India. Right, so there is that force, which has been a pain in the backside. Let's build the fort back. Those guys are still recovering. Let us, if we can, march around them and try and hit Punjab. No, do we run out? Do we run out of steam? Yeah, apparently we did.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Oh, can you do any assassination attempts in here? 36%. Should we go for you?
Contract accepted.
Ah, it didn't work out. Okay, fine. Well, you come over here and keep an eye on things. So we've got another army marching this way. That's fine. We've got the fort there, which is actually not occupied at the moment. But if we were to take this territory,
They are trapped.
offer surrender or demand surrender.
Lifting siege.
Okay, good. So we've captured there. Let's get that repaired. Okay, we can't recruit anything until that's repaired. Good, so this is now ours. Got the fleet there in Abbas. Okay, so we can maybe send a unit of troops to kick them out when Actually, that's 4,000 on that flank. Okay, so we've got the ships here, the carronade frigates, and we've got in another turn we'll have the Admiral's flagship, and 2 turns we'll have, you know, a 4th rate and or 2 4th rates. So yeah, then we'll go and attack that fleet. What I need to probably do is get some recruitment going. What do we got here? We've got makings of an army, but let's get some. Probably want some. We'll get some dragoons because I love dragoons. I love the howitzers as well. Right, we'll get some troops. Some grenadiers as well, actually. And General's Bodyguard or East India Company. Let's get some of those. Yeah, and they'll probably flood forward to support. Okay, we've got a church school here, and we've got an Islamic preacher in there. Okay, let's build that into a bigger church school. We'll take them on. Right, that's burning. That's fine. What have they got? They got 1 cannon, horse, lots of horse, infantry, some militia, some melee warriors, some more horse. A lot of horse there. No, that one.
Your Majesty?
Yeah, there's probably not enough of these kind of troops which can form square to take on that at the moment, I would say. I'm slightly disappointed that we can't
Ready for orders.
engage here.
Raise the flag.
But hey ho, we've got a lot of cannon there, so that's not going to be good for their defence. Gurkhas, which are pretty good. And cavalry, okay. That army will probably come back. Okay. Right, meantime, over here, we were... How's this guy? That fleet's coming down. Okay, they'll be down here in a bit. This army...
Make ready.
can you... We probably need to go into the port there, don't we? And then we'll send the troops we crafted for this, which was these guys, I think.
Waiting for orders. Forward.
Still got some room. How are we doing there? You don't really need them, so we've got cannon-wise, got 2 cannon. Maybe those guys can all go there as well.
Ready and waiting for orders. And country.
They're okay with 1 cannon, but let's... Oh, actually, what have we got in there? Get those there.
Forward.
Get you guys over there.
Anything more?
And then we can use these guys
Ready
in there.
and
They
waiting
look
for
slightly
orders.
better. That should be plenty, shouldn't it? That should be plenty. Right.
Aye, sir.
Let's get a couple of those ships.
Ship's orders.
Head into there. Get those boarded. Oh, missed. Okie dokie. And that navy. Let's get them heading over here. Right, I had to move my ships out of the way actually so they can sail through. That's how good a defence
Run out the gun.
that's doing. It's not even allowing our ships to go through. Ooh, who are we raiding? Oh, Maharatha Confederacy there. Okay, bonus. Brucey bonus. Right, so that army is on the move. We'll bring them down and probably take Syria here. They are building a gunnery school quickly. They haven't got much in the way of troops. They'll probably obviously have some time to get some more troops built. We probably gave the game away a little bit there, but that's okay. We'll get some more recruited here. They're all being worked up. So what do we got here which we need? Some cavalry, some line troops. Let's get some more lancers to charge. Puckle gun would be good. Get some dragoons as well. Light infantry. There we go. Good. Good. Let's have a quick look over at New Mexico now, because let's bring in 185. Yeah, this is really not worth having. But hey, we got it. We were the lucky ones who picked that raffle ticket, and we got given it by Spain. That's definitely something we'll give away. Not that interested in it. Right. Okay, we move into the winter of 1790, and enemy raids. Oh, they're just going around hitting. Oh, they hit our pleasure gardens, you barbarians. Building constructed, steam-powered, or steam-pumped iron mine in Morocco. Okay, good. I'll bring in some cash, I'd imagine. Lots of troops recruited, and a 5th-rate flagship in the Arabian Sea. And traits and ancillaries gained. Job Weatherwell, or Wetherell, faith reaffirmed, +1 to zeal when converting in India. And Reginald Kitchen, faith reaffirmed, 1 to zeal when seeking converts in India. Okay, wonderful. Right, so we've got fighting to do there. We've got that army marching to try and take our fort, no doubt. Well, they can hold the fort. That's not really that important to us. This is now rebuilt. Let's have a look. We get some militia built in here, or crafted in there, and yeah, it's not really a worthy territory, but that's ours for the moment. Let us get our fleet here then, and we can't quite make Syria today, but we'll cross through the Mediterranean.
Ship's orders.
Okay. Their gunnery is now created, their gunnery school, so they're probably now training up artillery as quickly as they possibly can. Right. So this army has got the recruits in it. Let's turn that around and attack these guys. This was mostly the cavalry unit. Well, we got the forces can also come out. Oh, we've got the Native Americans as the lead of the main army. Okay, we'll need to get a new general for that, but that just looks interesting. Okay, here we go then. Right, cannon. Go for the cavalry if you can. The other cannon, which is here, can we get? Yeah, go shrapnel shot. Right, you guys, form square. Gonna be a lot of this. Get spikes out. More steaks. Juicy steaks. Form square. Right. You put your stakes out. Just in time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hang on. Fire the ones in front of us. Don't fire over our troops' heads, please. Right, so the first wave is going to be mostly cavalry, which is fine. We can form these guys into square. Hopefully they can pop at them. Go on, turn them back before they hit our guns. Oh, beautiful. Right. Now concentrate on there. Good, good, good. And they're firing shrapnel at us. Good. Right, okay. Our cavalry dealt with them. Alright, we'll move our cavalry forward now to hit their gun, which is... Got some troops there. Where's their gun? It's here somewhere. Am I blind? I am blind. There's their troops. Anyway, right, form line. As the troops are coming, form line. Get the line. No, there's a tree. Okay, right. Let's get you up there. We've got two light infantry. Right, cavalry. You get up top of the hill. Right, you're all doing good. Right, you guys form line. Oh, I never did send you anywhere. Where is their gun? It's here. There it is. Okay. I could not see that. Blind as a bat. Right, okay. So all the troops are going into a funnel. We've got some cavalry coming there. That's fine. Right, dispatched. Well done. Continue on to the gun. There are some troops there I can see, but we'll just continue. Choose to ignore them for the moment. Where are you going? Where were they going? Oh, these are reinforcements. Okay, I thought, what the hell is they just wandering through the battlefields? Getting cut down by our own guns and everything. Right. Let's get you moving around here. Okay. Come back. God, the cavalry's rubbish. Unless you absolutely micromanage them, they are not the best. Right. Let's go back to good old-fashioned guns. Group of 40 coming up the hill. You seen them? Yeah. There's a group of 31 there. Again, cavalry just standing around. Okay, getting the lines to just deal with them. Seems to be working quite well. How's this one over here? Has that been dispensed with? I think so. 17, right. Just kill them. Are they routing as well? They are. Let's get another one just to finish off these routing troops. Nothing in there. Right, you ceasefire. Let's get you to swing about. They're breaking? Yep. They're breaking? Yep. Okay. Cavalry. Go and mop them. Gun ceasefire. Right, so that leaves... What does that leave? They're running. Got the guys behind the wall here. Is that it? I think so. Right, let's move our forces up. Some fire on there. Maybe we can just get them rattled with the various cavalry units. They're well situated on a high ground behind a wall. Oh, and they just decide to give up that. Oh, they see the horses coming behind them, so they decide to get on this side of the wall? I don't know. Right. The dragoons will give them a volley. Which I assume hit the wall. Right, we get both dragoons firing at them until the infantry moves into position. Yeah, dragoons, you can do something? That's good. Nice. Right. Ceasefire. You hit them. Right, so let's try and mop up some of these routing troops. Is any left? Yeah, they are over here. Nice. We lost 127 troops. And they still have they lost 456, but they have 93 remaining. That's annoying.
Make ready.
Right, we'll put them at the front of the building. We will get these repaired. Okay, that's slightly annoying. So what do we got left? Some bit of everything, but no guns. What are we down here? Okay, nothing. Let's recruit some. Yeah, let's get some cavalry and some troops. One turn. It's fine. I'll get some dragoons as well, but that's going to be another turn. And we'll use them to try and sweep in. What we got here? Ironmaster's Forge, Steam Engine Forge. Yeah, okay, let's get that upgraded as well. And they can move north to try and mop up that threat. This one here, it looks like this army is heading for the fort here, the Great Fortress, which is, well, it's not ideal, to be honest. These guys are going to send over here, so we can get that army out and either pursue this guy who's gone into his own territory. So that was reasonably. I suppose we need to get. We've got some recruitment going on. That's fine. Here, let's get another unit. There's not much there, to be fair. They do have improved settlement fortifications. Right, do we have the settlement fortifications? Still being built. And they're just the basic ones as well, aren't they? Right.
At the ready.
Should we leave this for next time? I'm thinking maybe we'll try and take the Punjab next time. Can you move up to Kashmir to see what's going on up there?
One will suspect.
Is there literally no one there?
Lord.
Could I send one unit?
Prepare for battle. Rats in a cave.
Come on, surrender? Surrender refused, okay. That's fine.
Pull back. Troops. Your Majesty.
And we'll get those back with the main army next time. Okay, so I was just wondering if there was literally no troops. We've obviously got it smoking now, so they're going to have to cost to repair that. But it's worth just checking those things out. You never know. I thought they would trigger off the armed militia of the town, which they have. So, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking really, but you got to chance these things. Right, you could use a general, couldn't you? There we go. We've got Harvey Compton, sorry. Steady under fire. Welcome. He's 33. Good. That's all looking well. So if we can get that in, or these units in here, get some reinforcements to him as well, and he might head towards Persia rather than heading up here, because the actual territory is up here. Look, Kabul, Afghanistan. So it would kind of be for these armies to take here, take Kashmir, and then take Afghanistan, and then that's all red up to here. This would be our front line. And then we just got to push through the mountains, Mesopotamia, Azerbaijan, and we've already got troops on the way to take Syria, so we could maybe hit from the other way. Yeah, we need to get the Maharatha Confederacy out of the way before we look at Egypt, as many of you advised. Okay, so we're in a good position.
Shape and Bristol fashion, Captain.
You, in fact, if we get you out of the way,
Ready for action.
you can sail straight through
Aye, aye, Captain.
and head on to Syria. Right, get you back
Officer on
there.
Counts the decks!
Happy days. Good. Good, good, good. Right. Quick check on France. Yeah, we can't quite... They are hungry. Do they have... Where are the farms? Oh, here we go. We've got vineyards. So wealth, reduce the chance of food shortages. Okay, so they eat the grapes, but that's maximised. Got the farm there, which is maximised. Farm, well, it's a wool farm, but that's maximised. Pleasure gardens. Oh, okay. Of course, we're feeding the troops as well, which is not ideal, but what can you do, eh? One thing we haven't checked, I think we've got all the technology we've currently unlocked, haven't we? 3 more turns until percussion shells is done. 14 turns until machined rifling is done. What do we need? Classic economics. 1 more turn until classic economics is done, and then that will unlock mass production to be researched. And then there's just sheet lead cartridges once rifled cannons have been completed. Who are doing rifled cannons? Fort Presque. Well, surely we can get somebody slightly better than Fort Presque. No offense, Fort Presque. 14 turns. We don't have any gentlemen left, do we? Maybe Orleans can do that. 5 turns, that's much better. Much better. Right, okay. And the one doing... Who we got? Cambridge doing 3 turns to that. Okay. Okay, if we share that research with this place. It's 3 turns. Got a gentleman there, so we'll leave it there, that's fine. And then we get our technology all completed as well. Good. So we're building. Okay, 9 years to go. We've got 2 armies en route to Syria, to capture Syria. 1 perhaps to push through and join up with our forces pushing from the east, coming west, to kind of wipe out the Maharatha Confederacy, or even get them down to 1 small, dusty bowl of a territory where they can't really, and basically force them to be a vassal or something. And then we can, hopefully in one last Hail Mary, capture Cairo. That is our objective, and we're very close to doing it. We're a little bit, not, I suppose, it's not an ideal situation. We've got the big army moving towards one of our fortresses here. We don't really have the troops we can push forward to sort of capture that. We do have troops back here, which I may need to... How are we doing? Oh, they don't need the troops. Okay, so we can leave maybe those guys, and I'll push these guys north.
Any further orders?
Which is good, and I think we're devoid of troops down here. We've just got the garrison forces. Yeah, anything on Sri Lanka? No. We've got some troops being recruited here, I think. Yeah, okay, good. And they can finish those up when they're heading north. Perfect. Right, so we'll start this from afresh next time. We've got troops coming up to reinforce, which is good. And we've got Lahore under siege by our forces, which we will begin next episode by trying to capture Lahore and the Punjab region. And then, yeah, moving armies in a way to deal with that army, and then I think we're good. Right. Yes, the plan is coming together slowly. Time is looking a little bit trickier now. But as I say, if in doubt, we'll keep a couple of armies at Lahore, not Lahore, at Syria, and we'll just do a Hail Mary and just throw them at the Egyptian defences and try and capture that before the end. But for now, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.